Hey, authentic therapists, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Keisha Sando, and I definitely am here to help you create sustainable practice as well as helping you take care of yourself. Today, we're going to be talking about something that we really don't discuss enough in our field of mental health, and that is nutrition and how it directly impacts your mental health, your energy, as well as your focus. The truth is that so many times we're so focused on taking care of everyone else that we don't really put enough energy and time on focusing on ourselves and actually how to get through. But the truth is that what we eat actually fuels how we feel, how we think, and how we show up for not only ourselves, but even our clients. We're going to start getting into really just looking at how we nourish our bodies, our minds, as well as our emotions. So when we think about the specifics of nourishing our bodies, we're looking at healthy fats, we're looking at whole grains, we're looking at lean proteins, as well as those colorful vegetables. You're giving your brain the nutrients that it needs to stabilize your mood, to sustain your energy throughout the entire day, and to improve your focus and mental clarity. But unfortunately, on the flip side of that, if we're not paying close attention to what we're eating and what we're consuming, processed foods, additional sugar, and caffeine, those things can also create brain fog. It can also lead to anxiety and depression. And we need to figure out how to get to a point where we are mentally clear and we're feeling good. If you're like me, oftentimes we get so busy that sometimes we actually forget to eat. So perhaps you're not eating breakfast, but you're only focusing on lunch and dinner. Now, I know we can get into the specifics of some people talking about intermittent fasting, but that's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is making sure you have enough fuel in your body to sustain you as an individual and allow you to be able to do everything that you need to do in your business. If we don't eat regularly and we don't have enough fuel to sustain us, that also is going to impact our ability to have energy, to be able to complete all of our notes, and to be able to have all of the sessions that we need to have. So the next thing is that you really want to make sure that you're including some form of protein in every meal that you have. So this doesn't really matter if you eat meat or even if you're a vegetarian or vegan. There's protein in all sources of food, but just make sure you're getting some protein, because that protein is going to give you the energy that you need. It's also going to help the neurotransmitter production, which are the brain chemicals that you need to actually stabilize your mood. You don't want to be out here having sessions, getting irritated, or in a networking meeting and you're getting annoyed, or you feel like you're bored, or you feel like you're tired. Those things can also affect you in your business. So next, we want to make sure that we stay hydrated. Now, there's so many different ways to stay hydrated, both with actually consuming liquids as well as eating certain vegetables and fruits. So I want to encourage you to do a little bit of both. So first thing in the morning, drinking 8 glasses of water. And then maybe every hour, making sure that you have your water bottle right beside you at your desk. And so you can be sipping either during your session or in between your session. And for me, I love having creative, beautiful, different types of water bottles, because it actually encourages me and it gets me excited about drinking water and staying hydrated. You can definitely jazz it up a little bit. Sometimes I will add like mint and lemon. Sometimes I'll add cinnamon and orange. Sometimes I'll add strawberries. Or sometimes it may be even like a packet that I put in there that's sugar-free that will kind of spice it up a little bit if I get tired of drinking the plain old water. We want to try to fight against any headaches or dehydration, and also help to improve your concentration, and water can definitely help with a lot of that. Next, we want you to look at omega-3s. Now, you can definitely get omega-3s in vitamins, but at the same time, you can also get them in various foods. So you can get them in things like salmon, walnuts, or even flax seeds, which all support your brain health. And lastly, we don't want to forget about limiting processed sugar. Now, so some people feel like consuming sugar actually helps them to like boost their energy. Me personally, I actually have the opposite effect. And if you have the opposite effect, let me know in the comments, because just so I don't feel like I'm the only one. For me, if I want to have ice cream, if I'm going to have cake, or I actually have to be really careful, and I don't actually consume those things until the evening time, or when I know that I don't have anything else to do. So the bottom line is that when you're sitting meeting with your client, you want to make sure that you're present and not falling asleep or losing energy or even interest during the sessions. So taking care of your nutrition is going to be something you really want to start to implement if you haven't been doing that already. As we conclude, paying attention to your nutrition is going to give you more consistent energy, less afternoon fatigue. It's going to help you to concentrate better during your sessions and just give you a better sense of well-being overall. So just remember that caring for yourself doesn't mean that you're being selfish. It's actually something that's needed in order for you to do great clinical work. If you found this video to be helpful, please give it a thumbs up, like, and share it with someone that you believe could really use a reminder to get their nutrition in check. And don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this on how you can take care of yourself and also build a sustainable, fulfilling private practice. Thanks for watching. Take care, Authentic Therapist.